Welcome back to Untitled Football. Today's review is going to be on the new Evo Blitz gloves from Evo Shield. I unboxed 3 gloves from Evo Shield a couple weeks ago, and this is Evo Shield's first foray into the football glove market. Obviously, you know them from probably baseball. They do a lot of baseball gear, a lot of baseball gloves. So we're going to take a look at an in-depth review of the Evo Blitz gloves. So here's the packaging that they come in. Just like any other glove, they have the little cardboard, and it says Lock Shield on it. And it actually talks about Evo Clutch. That's the name of their grip. If you look at the back, it talks about the padding on the back, the protection. It also talks about how they're extra sticky, talks about the Evo Clutch and the comfort fit, breathable fabric, and minimal seams for flexible compression fit. So obviously, I'm going to go into my in-depth review. I'm going to cover off on the usual things I talk about with gloves, talking about the fit, the grip, the ball feel, the breathability, and the durability, the price, and where to get them. So without further ado, let's get into the review. The first thing we're going to talk about is the fit. And like I said, these are Evo Shield's first foray into the football glove market, and the fit is actually pretty good. You know, I tried it on with a number of different gloves to kind of get, you know, a number for you. They're nice and they're snug. They fit true to size, so these are an extra large, you know, which is the size that I wear. But I did give the fit a 7.5. And the reason why is they talk about a compression fit, but I really didn't feel as though these really had a compression fit. Now, you know, this doesn't really stretch that much. When I looked at the material, it's not stretching, so it just kind of sits on the back of hand. It's not a true compression glove. But other than that, there's not a lot of bunching on the palm at all, so when you close your hand, you know that is going to be on your palm and it's not going to interfere with catching the ball. So that's why I gave it a 7.5 out of 10 for fit. Next up is grip. So the Evo Clutch grip, you know, they don't feel as sticky, even though you hear it. You know, when I tested a couple different footballs, tried catching with them, I didn't feel as though they were the stickiest on the market. So most of the gloves, as you guys know, have gotten an 8 from different brands, and you guys asked me why. A lot is because all the gloves this year have really come together. They really have improved their grip. Evo Shield is a little bit behind, but again, this is their first glove, so I'm thinking next season they're going to probably try to improve upon that. But I gave them a 7 out of 10 for grip. Ball feel is the next important attribute when you talk about football gloves, and that goes along with the fit. You know, you can have a tight fitting glove, but if it's really thick and bulky, you're not going to get great ball feel, and it's going to be difficult to kind of, you know, catch the ball. So the ball feel for this glove also got a 7.5 out of 10, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that even though it's a tight fit, you don't have this compression on the back. So when you talk about, you know, flexing your hand, it's a little bit more difficult to flex, and you don't really get that incredible ball feel of a high, you know, some of the other gloves from other markets. But it is a padded glove nonetheless. So if you look at my other padded glove reviews, kind of like the Super Bads and, you know, kind of like the, if you check out the Cutter's padded glove, this is going to have about the same. So with ball feel, this did get a 7 out of 10 for me. Something the package talked about was the breathability of the glove, that the fabric was breathable, and it is kind of breathable, right? You can feel the wind going through it. So I would say that your hands aren't going to get necessarily too hot in these gloves. Like, there's nothing on the palm, so you're going to get hot on the palm. The back of hand is going to be a little bit more breathable, but you're not going to breathe in terms of, you know, letting your gloves vent. So it's still going to absorb some of that sweat. It's still going to be on the back of your hand, so I did give these a 6 out of 10 for breathability. Now when you talk about durability, you know, I looked at the type of padding that was on this glove. So the foam on the padding is actually it seems a little bit softer, a softer foam than any of the other padded gloves. But now that you have that kind of softer foam, you do get more flexibility, and so that's the benefit. So it is one of the lighter padded gloves, I would say, that are on the market for receivers and linebackers, but it is still going to protect your hand. So overall durability, I mean, the construction was great. It doesn't look like this fabric is going to tear or rip, even though it is pretty thin on the back of hand, so that is a great plus. But I did give durability a 6 out of 10. So now you guys probably want to know where to find these gloves. You can find them anywhere on the internet. Just search Evo Blitz football gloves. They do retail for about $50. It's nearing the end of football season now, so if you wait a little bit, you might find them discounted somewhere. I'm not sure, but definitely I would recommend these, you know, padded receiver gloves. I would recommend them for any position from running back, fullback, tight end, D end, you know, even if you're on the line, you want to wear them, and then linebackers as well. Safeties, if you like padded gloves, these work for you too. So I wouldn't really recommend them for receivers or quarterbacks. You probably want a little bit of a lighter glove. So check out the rest of my glove reviews, and you know, you can see your choices there. If you like my review, remember to give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.